out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone.
Play to win. Let's go.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The Hawk, 180. Hey, 382, Liz, 50.
Let's get some penetration.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Cousins gives way to Cook. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
And the play clock becoming an issue, so Mike Zimmer's forced to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The Hawk, 180.
Hey, we got to get this stopped here, D.
Lucky 50.
Hey, check Mike 27.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Lockett. The danger of a punt that good? A 16-yard return.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. A fairly short kick from the 14. He'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
A first catch for the man leading the NFL in receiving yards in this first month. And a first down to boot.
Check 6 guys.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, report.
They go play action now. Jackson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
Don't say nothing. One.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Go. He's running.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marcus Mariota with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Get ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And going deep downfield for Boykin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now, this defense for the Lions, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Check nickel. Report. You.
They go play action with Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Where are they, King?
29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
On second down, there's the option going left. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Check, 48's the mic.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Watch the pass.
180.
Play action. It's Jackson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we gonna mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
To throw is Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I remember a college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They run out of the gun with Swift. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Mariota's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mariota going to run the option right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up two.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Play action. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Hey, alert 48. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, defense.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now a second down and 6.
Now Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Patrick Ricard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Terrific running there to start the drive as that's going to go for 15 and a quick 1st down as well. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Final play of the half here, Mariota. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 1st down, Lions on a pickup of 13. Mariota on the keeper. On the option to give to Swift here. They find some open field here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. First down, Mariota. And this one is incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Quintez Cephus, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Jackson now. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Hey, number 8's coming. Number 8's Mike.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Romeo Okwara gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson throwing left side. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Keep it up. Keep it up. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as he'll get to him at about the 33. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Mike 29. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
They'll try and run the option. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Throwing is Mariota. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Push him back.
Here's Jackson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now Jackson on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the flag.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Devin Duvernay with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mariota. Flush to his right.
He gets this complete to Cephas.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
29 is Mike 29.
Here's Mariota. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
To throw, Mariota.
Buying time to his left.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 29 is Mike 29.
Mariota.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now Mariota.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
29 is the mic.
One last shot now for Mariota. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. A totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.